So we've been to the streets, we've been to the offices, but currently we are at the Bishop Park in Kaneshie to have that important Black Stars conversation about their previous World Cup experiences. It promises to be fun and educative. Don't forget, this is your favorite Black Stars World Cup Tale series. So we are here with the Saturday Bishop Stars. Though they are tired after playing some exciting football, the World Cup is just a few days away and we would like to have their thoughts. First of all, we are sharing our previous Black Stars World Cup moments. What is it? Is it a penalty miss? Is it that equalizer that makes you excited about the Black Stars? They are here to tell us more.
All right, my name is Samuel Arthur, the Vice President of the BSS Group. My World Cup experience happens to be the experience we had in Brazil, where unfortunately, instead of allowing the movement to excite us, we allowed money to distort the beautiful experience that we were to experience there. Unfortunately, it didn't go well for me, and it's been one issue that has really disturbed my feelings for the Black Stars. But I'm very hopeful for what we are going to experience this time, and I believe we'll have a good tournament this time.
I think qualifying, first of all, qualifying brought us some excitement, and then getting as far as to the quarterfinals, where at least having not been there, and then by your second attempt you get to there, and the quality of players we had at that time. The sad aspect is the monetary issue, and that Uruguay match, which unfortunately we couldn't progress to the semi-finals. Some of the issues which makes the whole thing sad, but on the whole it's been fun.
All right, so let's get some reactions from our stars. I'm getting close to someone. Your favorite Black Stars World Cup experience?
Well, to me, I think the first time when Black Stars scored the first ever goal in the World Cup, Samuel Gyan's goal against Czech Republic. That's the exciting moments of my time following the Black Stars, and also the penalty miss against Uruguay in the 2010 South Africa World Cup. I think that's the moment Ghana will have made a great history going to the semi-final. And I think the current squad, we have the materials. My only problem is if the coaches and the technical men can condition them well on the field of play. I think we'll get the best in the World Cup coming Qatar 2022.
So you've rightly heard their name, they are the Stars, and I'm sure they'll have one or two more experiences to share with us. What's your Black Stars World Cup moment?
Well, I would say that even Ghana qualifying to World Cup alone was very an exciting something, because we were fighting for such an opportunity for so many years and we couldn't, go through. But with God on our side, we were able to start qualifying to World Cup, and even from their qualification, first one, second one, and the third one itself shows that Ghana actually do well. Because I do remember when Otofista, we were playing one of the matches with Algeria, and we were scored one. In fact, that day I couldn't sleep the whole day, and I had a headache from that evening till morning. So that was the saddest day I've ever experienced when Black Stars lost against Algeria qualifier to World Cup.
All right, so certainly I'm sure some of them have some headache when Ghana lost to Brazil in the round of 16 in 2014. We exited at the group stages. Let me pick some reactions. As a Ghanaian, how did you feel?
Basically, you can't be sad. You can't be sad because qualifying to the World Cup is a very big achievement that everybody is crying for. So me, I don't have any sad thing about it, but we have to improve ourselves, and whatever that we are going to do, then at least we can also do something better, because World Cup is a celebration of culture. It's about putting it as if like it's something that we have to win or we have to do something. But me, my excitement is we qualifying to the World Cup is the basic thing that we all have to be happy about that.
So when Ghana scored against Uruguay, in fact, I took my shirt off. What were you doing?
I could remember that day I was at work, but I ran out of work and then went and watched it at Mother's Inn. I remember when we scored the first goal, I was so excited. I didn't know what I was doing by then though. I was overexcited. But when the equalizer came, I was down. And then we got the penalty. Fortunately for us, the penalty was blew off. So I wasn't even watching it again. I just got back to work and I was down the whole day. So that was the saddest moment I had with the Black Star.
Very exciting reactions from the Bishop Saturday Park here in Kaneshie. Let's do the last part. That is the questions and answers. I'm sure because they've been watching the Black Stars and lots of World Cups, I'm sure they'll get these answers right. First question: who gave the back pass in Ghana's game against Italy in the 2006 World Cup?
Sami Kufo.
So now let's see if the next person will get it right. Who was Ghana's coach at the 2010 World Cup?
Milovan Rajovic.
So we've got 2 answers on 2. Let's get some more answers from behind and see if they have knowledge about the Black Stars World Cup experience. Tell us, how many goals did Asamoah Gyan score at the World Cup finals?
6 goals. Some of the teams are Serbia, Portugal, and Czech Republic.
It's getting interesting, isn't it? The next person, did Dede Ayew score against Germany in the 2014 World Cup? True or false?
It's true. He
True,
scored.
that is true. Then in 2010, Ghana had a heartbreak because of a certain player who scored against us. Who is that?
Diego Forlan.
Diego Forlan. Diego Forlan. So how did you feel about that particular goal?
Actually, it was very, very bad for me because from my perspective, or where I was watching, and where the free kick was, and our expectation, unfortunately, our goalkeeper never visaged the ball from that side. So he moved to the other direction, and from that angle, that goal was scored, Charlie. I couldn't do anything that day. Actually, I felt something bad. I couldn't eat that night. But it's football, what do you say? In everything, we give thanks to God. We pray for this year's World Cup that things will go better on our side.
We've had an interesting conversation with the Bishop Saturday Stars where they've been telling us their memories of the Black Stars in a previous campaign. You've seen how they were able to give us those answers with ease. That tells you they have been following Ghana football keenly. Go Ghana!
Go Ghana Blasters!
Go Ghana!
Go Ghana Blasters!